Now, let's take a look on the one important plastid, that is chloroplast. So we will going to discuss about chloroplast. In the previous video, we have seen that plastids are divided into three types: glucoplast, chromoplast and chloroplast. Out of these three, chloroplast is the most important type of plastid. So we are going to discuss the complete structure of the chloroplast. Chloroplast, as you know, that it's a green color plastid which contain pigment chlorophyll mainly, and it is involved in the photosynthesis process. This chloroplast was discovered by Anton von Leeuwenhoek. सबसे पहले इसको discover किया था Anton von Leeuwenhoek ने, and the term chloroplast was given by Skipper. It's a Skipper who gave the term chloroplast. This chloroplast has a means if we discuss that the shape or the number of the chloroplast is varies from plant to plant. If we talk about the number of the plastid, the number of the chloroplast पर सेल, अगर हम एक सेल में देख रहे हैं नंबर पर सेल जो नंबर होते हैं क्लोरोप्लास्ट का, it varies from one plant to another. Like some plants have one chloroplast in their one cell, so they can be one in one cell. The example of such type of plants in which the chloroplast have only one in number per cell, one in cell अगर एक ही है तो उस तरीके के एग्जाम्पल अगर हम देखते हैं, the cells in which only one chloroplast is found, his example is Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas, it's an algae which contain only one chloroplast, like Ulothrix also. Ulothrix, it also contain one chloroplast in each cell. These are the example of some algae or some plants in which chloroplast have only one in one cells. This number can be very like in some plants. The higher plants have 20 to 40 chloroplasts in their cells in one cell. So this number goes up to 20 to 40. Normally जो कुछ algae है, Chlamydomonas और Ulothrix, उनमें एक ही chloroplast मिलता है, but in the case of higher plants we can say they have 20 to 40 chloroplasts in their one cell. It's in higher plants. Okay, if we talk about the shape of the chloroplast, if we talk about the shape of the chloroplast found in varying different shapes, और बहुत varieties available है shapes को लेते हुए chloroplast की. Like chloroplast can be cup shaped भी हो सकता है. Cup shaped chloroplast is found in the case of Chlamydomonas. जो Chlamydomonas algae होती हैं, in this Chlamydomonas the chloroplast which is present is a cup shape. इस तरीके का Chlamydomonas है, और उसके अंदर जो क्लोरोप्लास्ट होता है, it has such kind of structure. This is the cup shaped structure, and in which the pigments are present. So this is the cup shaped structure of the plastid which is found in the case of Chlamydomonas. जो Chlamydomonas में मिल रही है, they can have girdle shape. उनकी girdle shape भी हो सकती है. Girdle shape means the C-shaped structure. C-shape. This girdle shape is found in the case of Ulothrix. Ulothrix में girdle shape structure मिलती है, and they can be ribbon-like, spiral or ribbon-like structure. The ribbon-like structure is found in the case of Spirogyra. That could be ribbon shaped. So it has very varying different shapes they have, chloroplast. The most important type of the shape of the chloroplast which is found in the higher plants is oval or disc shape. Oval or disc shape. So we will discuss the such type of the shape. हम इसी तरीके की shape को ही discuss करेंगे because we are discussing the chloroplast of higher plants. They have oval or disc shaped structure. Okay, these plastids, this chloroplasts have three important component. अगर हम इसकी structure की बात कर रहे हैं, chloroplasts have three important component. One component is known as envelope. They have envelope. Inside the envelope, they have matrix, and inside matrix, the important component that is thylakoids. So we will discuss about all this one by one. Let's draw the structure. We will draw the simpler, most common type of the structure of the chloroplast, that is disc shaped or oval shaped. In the case of chloroplast, it has an outer envelope, and this envelope is made up of two smooth membranes. In the case of mitochondria, we have seen that one membrane inner membrane which form infold. जो inner membrane है वो infolds बनाती है, but in the case of chloroplast or both the membranes are smooth in nature. So they have two membranes. This one is known as outer membrane. This is outer membrane, and this outer membrane has less protein. It has very less protein. यहाँ पे हम लिख सकते हैं प्रोटीन जो कम होगा, बहुत कम होगा, and it's permeable membrane. And this inner membrane, this is the inner membrane of the plastid. This inner membrane has more protein. Protein जो होगा वो यहाँ पे काफी होगा, and this is semi permeable or selectively permeable. So this is selectively permeable. Selectively permeable होगी ये. This is about the membranes. These membranes have particular thickness. We can say about that thickness of these membranes are 90 to 100 Armstrong. They have 90 to 100 Armstrong thick. In between these two membranes, we can say that there is a space is present. This is the space which is present between these two membranes. This space is known as intermembrane space. And this intermembrane space is of 100 to 200 Armstrong. We can write here. It's a 100 to 200 Armstrong thick intermembrane space. This is intermembrane space. We are saying intermembrane space because this is the space which is present between two membranes. जब दो membrane के बीच का space होता है ना, तो उसे हम बोलते हैं intermembrane space. And this is 100 to 200 Armstrong. ये इसका size है, इतना size तक का space जो है वो present होगा between these two membranes. Now let's see what is present inside. This is about the envelope. Envelope of the chloroplast is formed from two membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. Now inside the envelope, this portion is known as matrix. This is the matrix, or this matrix of the chloroplast is known as stroma. This is the stroma. This is the stroma part of the chloroplast which is present inside these two membranes. This is the stroma. Stroma is rich in, let's see what the stroma contains. Stroma के अंदर क्या क्या present होता है? It's very important part. The stroma contain the DNA. स्ट्रोमा में प्रेजेंट होगा डीएनए which is again circular and necked DNA. सर्कुलर और नेक्ड डीएनए यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट रहेगा क्लोरोप्लास्ट के अंदर. लाइक माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया के अंदर भी डीएनए प्रेजेंट था जो कि सर्कुलर और नेक्ड था. लाइक दीज दे आल्सो हैव सर्कुलर एंड नेक्ड डीएनए. विद डीएनए दे हैव आरएनएज आल्सो. आरएनए भी प्रेजेंट रहेगा. एंड दे हैव राइबोसोम्स आल्सो. राइबोसोम्स भी यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट होंगे. And the ribosomes which are present in the plastid or in the chloroplast, they are 70S type. We already discussed about this. They are 70S type. They belongs to the prokaryotic. Similarly, क्योंकि उसी तरीके के plastid राइबोसोम से 70S type. तो माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया की तरह यहाँ पे भी जो राइबोसोम होंगे वो 70S type होंगे. This is some important things which are present in the stroma. DNA, which is necked and circular DNA. RNA, ribosomes which are 70S type ribosomes. Besides these, ये तो important चीजें हैं ही जो स्ट्रोमा में प्रेजेंट होती है. Besides these, stroma also contain important enzymes. स्ट्रोमा के अंदर बहुत important enzymes भी प्रेजेंट होते हैं. It contain the enzyme which is responsible for the photosynthesis. And in the case of photosynthesis की प्रोसेस को भी हम two टाइप्स में डिवाइड करते हैं. वन इज लाइट रिएक्शन एंड अनदर वन इज डार्क रिएक्शन. सो स्ट्रोमा कंटेन फोटोसिंथेटिक एंजाइम व्हिच इज रिस्पांसिबल विद द डार्क रिएक्शन. डार्क रिएक्शन से रिलेटेड एंजाइम होते हैं और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट एंजाइम जो है वो है रुबिस्को. इस कंटेन द रुबिस्को एंजाइम व्हिच इज द मोस्ट अबंडेंट एंजाइम ऑफ द होल बायोस्फीयर. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट एंजाइम होता है. इसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे when we will discuss about the chapter photosynthesis in the plants. वहां पे सारी डिटेल फिर आ जाएगी. This is the enzyme, and other than it also contains some another important enzyme which is responsible for the dark reaction of photosynthesis. Now let's talk about the third thing, that is the thylakoid. What is the thylakoid? Inside the chloroplast, inside the membranes of the chloroplast, the inner membrane fold makes some invagination. यहाँ पे क्लोरोप्लास्ट के अंदर जो इनर मेम्ब्रेन होती है, ये इनर मेम्ब्रेन कुछ इस तरीके के इनवेजिनेशन फॉर्म करती है इन दी टुवर्ड्स द स्ट्रोमा की तरफ. This such kind of invaginations are present there, and with these invaginations some stack like structures are present. or we can say some sac like structures. इस तरीके से flattened sac present रहते हैं जो इस structure के साथ attached रहेंगे. These flattened sac like structures are known as thylakoid. इन structures को कहा जाता है thylakoid. Like यहाँ पे भी present होंगे, यहाँ पे present होंगे. These are the thylakoids. And individually if we talk about the only one sac, अगर हम सिर्फ एक sac की बात कर रहे हैं तब हम इसे कहेंगे thylakoid. Let's erase this, इसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं है. This is the thylakoid. This one sac is thylakoid. And if we talk about the complete stack, एक पूरा का पूरा ये जो ग्रुप बना है thylakoids का, when thylakoids arrange one above another, एक के ऊपर एक जब thylakoids arrange हो रहे हैं, then they are forming a sac, एक stack like structure, पूरा एक stack बन रहा है thylakoids का. This stack of the thylakoids are known as grana. इसे हम बोलते हैं grana. Inside in the one grain, and we can say in the chloroplast the 40 to 60 granas are present. एक chloroplast के अंदर 40 to 60 granas present हो सकती है. Like हम यहाँ पे भी और दिखा सकते हैं. These are the thylakoids, and these thylakoids which present in the form of a group or in a stack. एक stack बनाया है, एक group बनाया, then we call them grana. So this is grana. This is one grana, another grana, and one more grana. Like this, 40 to 60 granas can be present in the stroma of the chloroplast. Here, let's see, this complete portion will fill with the यहाँ पे सारा जो portion होगा, that is the stroma in which the enzymes, ribosomes are present. Ribosome भी यहाँ present रहेंगे, which are the 70s type of ribosomes जो यहाँ present रहेंगे. This now let's see. अभी तक हमने structure देख लिया. We discussed about the envelope, matrix, and the thylakoids. Now let's see where the chlorophyll pigment will found. Chlorophyll pigment कहाँ मिलता है? The chlorophyll pigment will be present in these thylakoids. इन thylakoids के अंदर chlorophyll pigment present होता है, and this chlorophyll pigment is responsible for the photosynthesis. So we can say the process of photosynthesis which is found in the case of plant is done due to the help of this pigment, photosynthesis pigment, and this photosynthetic chlorophyll pigment is found in thylakoids. Actually, like chlorophyll हमने यहाँ ऐसा ड्रॉ किया है, but it's not present like this. ये इस तरीके से present नहीं होता. Let's see how they are present. इस तरीके से present है. If we make a structure of a thylakoid, like this is one thylakoid. हमने इस चीज को थोड़ा enlarged view में हम देख रहे हैं. This is another thylakoid. ये एक दूसरा thylakoid होगा. And again, they have this kind of membrane. ये membranes है thylakoid की. And let's see where the chlorophyll found. Chlorophyll found will be in the membranes of the thylakoid. यहाँ पे thylakoid की membrane के अंदर chlorophyll pigment present होगा जो कि photosynthesis का काम करेगा. So the light reaction about which we are talking, हम जो light reaction की बात कर रहे थे, जो light dependent reaction होती है जिसमें sunlight absorb की जाती है, that reaction is done in the grana portion. Light reaction जो होती है वो grana region के अंदर होती है क्योंकि grana में क्या है? Grana में thylakoids present है, and these thylakoids have chlorophyll pigment, and this chlorophyll pigment will help to absorb the sunlight. ये sunlight को absorb करेगा for the process of photosynthesis. So in this way we can say that actually the chlorophyll which is found in the plants, this chlorophyll is found in the membranes of these thylakoids. In thylakoids की membrane में present होता है, due to which they are able to do light reaction. And with this, in chlorophyll pigment के अलावा they have some coupling factor also which are responsible in the form of ATP synthesis. तो हम क्या कह सकते हैं? thylakoid की membrane क्या contain कर रही है? The membrane of thylakoid have pigments, and pigment mainly which is present here is chlorophyll pigment. Beside chlorophyll, यहाँ पे हम सिर्फ chlorophyll कह रहे हैं. chlorophyll यहाँ पे जो होगा chlorophyll A भी होगा. They have chlorophyll B. They have carotenoid and xanthophyll. These are the types of pigments which are found in this membranes of the thylakoid, and they help in the photosynthesis process. ये सभी pigments मिलके photosynthesis की process में help करते हैं. they are found here. Besides this, they have some coupling factor. यहाँ पे कुछ coupling factor भी present होंगे इसी thylakoid membrane के अंदर, and these coupling factor will help in the ATP synthesis. इनका काम होगा ATP synthesis करना. हमने यहाँ पे देखा है ग्रेना, one plant have 40 to 60 ग्रेनास. एक प्लांट के एक क्लोरोप्लास्ट के अंदर 40 to 60 ग्रेनास होते हैं. But here we have to know one more thing here, that chloroplast is a dimorphic structure. Dimorphic means जिसकी दो varieties या दो types हमें मिलते हैं. In some chloroplasts, the granules are found, and these chloroplasts are known as granule chloroplast. उन्हें हम बोलते हैं granule chloroplast. But in some chloroplasts, the granules are not found. Grana found नहीं होते. They are known as agranule. उन्हें हम बोलते हैं agranule. They are agranule. They are agranule chloroplast, and these agranule chloroplasts found in the bundle sheet. Bundle sheet cells में मिलते हैं agranule cell. उनके बारे में हम बात करेंगे when we discuss about the photosynthesis in the plants. Okay, now let's see these granas, these 40 to 60 granas which are found in this type of chloroplast. Chloroplast में मिल रहे हैं जो granas. These granas are connected with some another structures. इस तरीके से कुछ thylakoids जो होते हैं वो इन granas को भी आपस में connect करके रखते हैं. And these structures which are connecting these granules, this is known as stroma lamellae. इन्हें हम बोलते हैं stroma lamellae. So these granules are related, or they are remain interconnected with each other through stroma lamellae. Stroma lamellae इसको contain करके रखेंगे. So the chloroplasts which are agranule in the nature, जिनमें granules present नहीं होंगे, they have just स्ट्रोमा लैमेलाई. उनके अंदर सिर्फ स्ट्रोमा लैमेलाई मिलेंगे, जबकि जो ग्रेनल क्लोरोप्लास्ट होते हैं इस तरीके के, दे हैव ग्रेना, दे हैव स्ट्रोमा लैमेलाई, बोथ थिंग्स उनके अंदर दोनों ही तरीके की मिलेंगी. Here one more thing we have to discuss here, that this is the chloroplast which contain DNA. हमने क्या देखा है, they have the DNA यहाँ पे present है, and with DNA they have राइबोसोम एंड आरएनए also. दोनों ही चीजें इनके अंदर इंपॉर्टेंट जो चीज चाहिए वो प्रेजेंट है. ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ दिस डीएनए, राइबोसोम्स एंड आरएनए, दे आर एबल टू डू फॉर्म, और दे आर एबल टू सिंथेसाइज देयर एंजाइम्स. ये अपने एंजाइम्स खुद फॉर्म कर सकते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई like mitochondria, they are also known as semi-autonomous organelle. इसी वजह से हमने इन्हें क्या कहा था, they are known as semi-autonomous organelles. So this is about the structure of the chloroplast. We have seen it's very important. It has three parts: envelope, matrix, and thylakoids. These thylakoids are the site of photosynthesis. यही वो site है जहाँ पे photosynthesis होता है, because chlorophyll is present in the membrane of these thylakoids, and these thylakoids make a stack which is known as grana, and these granas are remain interconnected through stroma lamellae. Stroma lamellae से connected रहेंगे. Besides this, stroma contains some important enzymes related with dark reactions, and it has DNA, RNA, and 70S type of ribosomes. So this is about the structure of chloroplast. And if we talk about the function of the chloroplast, the important function of the chloroplast is just one, which is photosynthesis.